body down. You might be letting your legs go long down the mat. Tonight is yoga and stretch. We'll do some nice light flowing, moving the body, and some full body stretches on the mat as well. Tilt head back slightly, open through the throat. Give yourself a cleansing breath. Take an inhale through the nose, open mouth, and try and let a sigh out the mouth. We'll start to slowly find our Ujjayi Pranayama, ocean sounding breath. Keeping the mouth closed. To allow a slow 4-second inhale through the nose. As you'll hold the pause at the top, breath at the back of the throat. Exhaling, slow 4-second release out the nose. As you'll hold the pause at the base. Remembering to always come back to find your breath anytime you need throughout your practice. Take your time here. Option, keep head in a center neutral position, or let the head gently fall to the right side, opening up in the left side neck. Inhale, let the head gently float up to center. And as you exhale, head can gently start to release to the left. On the inhale, let head gently lift back center. Option, open mouth. Take one more sigh out the mouth. You might slowly wiggle through the fingers, the toes, keeping eyes closed or softly opening. Floating our knees into the chest one at a time. Inhale, lift. Wrap those arms around shins, hug in. Start to move, rocking out through the body, side to side. Massage the lower back, glutes, hips on the mat. Let yourself come to pause in center. Float the knees wide, knees towards those shoulder area. Stay here, flex your feet, grab onto feet or ankles, move into your happy baby. Knees wide, feet lifted. Feel free to stay right here, happy baby, or option, let one leg slowly straighten long. Might be fully straight, or you can always keep that small bend as well in the knee if needed. If that leg is straight, give it a bend, and other leg, option, letting it go long. And as that knee bends, give it one more breath, happy baby. Release the hands from the feet, float those knees to touch, knees bent at 90, arms open into cactus, elbows wide, shoulder level, palms open, knees side by side for a spinal twist or to twist deeper, right knee crosses over left. Inhale, tuck knees into chest, exhale, float legs down to left. And option to float that gaze to the right. So gaze other way, neck open, option arm to grab onto leg, to gently pull the legs a bit deeper if you want a deeper stretch through the belly. Letting those legs, inhale to lift to center, Uncross legs, rock it out, side to side, release. Knees back to 90 and center. Option left leg to cross over right. Inhale, knees tucked to chest. Exhale, slow release, legs down to right. And option, gaze floating left other way, and maybe adding in that arm, hand onto leg to deepen the pull. Getting a nice stretch through that chest as well, through the shoulder, bicep. Left arm, inhale, float over, rolling onto the right side of your body to find your fetal position. Option, let arm go long under head as a pillow, or whatever is comfortable for you. Other palm can be under the head as a cushion. Give yourself 2 deep breaths. Option, palm to earth, feeling some grounding. And when you're ready, use that palm if you need to give yourself a slow lift. We're up and seated. First, letting those legs go long in front of you. Sit bones grounded, flex those feet, toes up. Inhale, arms lift to sky, open chest. And exhale, fold body all the way forward and down in your seated forward fold. Again, those knees can always be bent. It's too much tension behind the legs. Head relaxed. You have 3 more deep breaths to let your body potentially fold deeper. On the inhale, we'll reach arms straight up to sky, hitting a flat back. Inhale, reach arms up, lift body, flat back. Peel from elbows, exhale, bend through elbows, and just float those fingertips down. Water if needed. Let's move into down dog. You can always cross the legs, whatever is easy for you, to put the palms forward on the mat and those feet back, and to push yourself into your first downward facing dog. Flat back, simple walkout in your down dog, high on toes, sinking heel, rolling over tops of feet, and even releasing in those hips side to side. Give yourself 2 more deep breaths for some movement in your down dog. Let your feet start to heel toe, walk forward to the hands, forward fold. Inhale, lift to a half lift, flatten your back. Exhale, fold the body forward. Reverse swan dive to standing, reach arms up. Inhale, lift. Palms touch open and light mini back bend. Exhale, bring hands down the heart center. Let arms go long down by sides. You're in your first mountain Tadasana pose. Feet grounded on mat, shoulders back, open the chest. Inhale, arms lift, wide if you can. Palms touch, light mini back bend open. Exhale, down through heart center or wide to release body down, standing forward fold. Inhale, flatten that back. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Let the head go. One more time. Inhale, lift, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold, palms on mat, step, plank pose. Feet back, plank pose, body in a straight line. Gaze near top of mat. Lower those knees to mat just to start the level 1 Vinyasa flow. Option toes untucked, hips forward, slow chaturanga. Exhale. Bend your elbows, glue them right beside the side body and float your full body to the mat with the forehead down. Lifting in a light baby cobra. Inhale, lift the chest, engage the legs, glutes, lower back. And exhale, release. Use hands, knees, keep a flat back, push to the knees, tuck the toes, enter downward facing dog. One more time, just to heel toe, walk those feet forward to the hands, get a nice stretch in the backs of those legs. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, fold forward, reverse swan dive, lift. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, open mini back bend, and exhale, heart center. Arms long down by sides. Inhale, lift, reach. Palms touch, open mini back bend. Exhale, fold, body forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands to mat, step, plank pose. Use those knees if you need. Take chaturanga. Exhale, lower. Inhale, forward up, baby cobra or up dog. Hands tops of feet on mat. Exhale, roll over toes. Push into down dog. High on your toes, bend in your knees, gaze forward. You can walk, step, or try and hover jump your feet into your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse one leg lift. Inhale, up. Palms touch up underneath back bend. Exhale, hands heart center. Arms long. One more time. Inhale, reach. Palms touch. You might be going slightly deeper. Exhale, fold forward, release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Option to jump into chaturanga. Level 3s, jump back. Otherwise, step plank. Inhale, baby cobra up dog. Then exhale into your down dog. Push into that down dog. Flatten that back. Spread the fingertips wide. Right leg lifting, 3-leg dog. Inhale, right leg up. Open your hip, point your toes. High on left toes. Float right knee into chest. Step through into runner's lunge. Front knee over ankle, high on back toes, left palm under left shoulder. Inhale, reach right arm up to sky. So our shoulder is open, arm is reaching straight as it can. Gaze up unless you have a neck limitation. On the exhale, float that right hand down. Palm can go flat outside of foot, otherwise use fingertips or a prop if you have it. Inhale, reach left arm, other arm up to the sky. Staying high on those back toes still. Exhale, float fingertips to mat. Left knee, release down. Low lunge. When you're ready, both arms lift. Take an inhale. Arms are straight over shoulders. Let yourself hinge those hips forward. Double checking that front knee is over the ankle. Take one deep breath. Stay here unless you want the challenge to lift into your high crescent lunge. Back toes tuck. Float that back knee off the mat. High on back toes. Left arm, inhale, extend forward, shoulder level. Right arm, extend back, shoulder level. Open the palms to that side. Your gaze can stay forward, or for a challenge, gaze over back fingertips. Balance, shoulders opening. One more breath, hold. Reach arms to sky, inhale, lift, gaze up. Palms together, exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, open the chest for a twist. Exhale, twist. Outside the left tricep on that right thigh. Open up through the shoulder. Feel free to stay here in your twist or open your wings, meaning both those arms are extending straight. If you do have open wings, bring your palms back together. Inhale, let's lift to center, sit tall. Fold lightly to the mat. Exhale, down. Palms to the mat. We will lift to 3-leg dog. Right leg backing up to the sky. Lengthen it, flex the foot. Slow float to mat. Exhale. Anytime you can wait in down dog or you can add in a vinyasa flow. Inhale, float, plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga, knees or no knees. Inhale, up baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, roll over toes, and we'll meet in our down dog always. Good, push back, heels to mat, as close as they can be. Left leg on your next inhale, lift to sky, open hip, high on right toes, knee into chest, and step that foot through. Runner's lunge position. Place that right palm under that right shoulder, line it up. Inhale, left arm, lift. Straight as it can, and option is gaze up. Float hand down on the exhale. Palm flat outside foot or use those fingertips or a prop. Inhale, reach. Other arm straight to the sky. Exhale to lower it. Low lunge, float that back knee down and lift those arms up on the inhale. Arms lift, hinge hips, get yourself comfortable. Make those adjustments now if you need. You have one deep breath to hold. Staying here, or you're taking your lift to high crescent lunge. Back toes are tucked. Float that back knee off the mat. Right arm, inhale, reach forward, shoulder level. Left arm, extend back, open the palms. Option to change that gaze or to keep it forward. One more breath. Both arms up to sky. Inhale, lift, gaze can go up. Palms together. Exhale, heart center with those palms. Inhale, open chest for a twist. Exhale, twist outside of tricep. On that opposite thigh, open the shoulder. Stay, or wings are opening. Both those arms can reach. If wings are open, palms back, placed together. Inhale, lift body center, sit tall. Fold lightly to mat. Exhale, down. Palms on the mat, 3-leg dog. Lift, stretch that left leg back and up if we can. Reach. And exhale, float to the mat. Again, Vinyasa flow option. Inhale, plank. Knees, no knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, big cobra up dog. Exhale, roll over toes into your down dog. Getting those feet halfway up the mat. You can always walk or do a small hop. Standing forward, fold, head down. Heel toe, walk those feet so they're as wide as your mat. Feet in a straight line, parallel, head down. Option to stay here, getting a nice stretch in those backs of legs. Or option to add in, arms reaching behind back. Interlacing those fingertips and sending those arms reaching forward. Feeling a roll open of the shoulders. Head down. Maybe entering a bit of a deeper stretch in those legs. And maybe letting those eyes close. Give yourself 3 more deep breaths. And let those hands, fingertips just slowly float back down to the mat. Feet, heel toe, walk them back to touch or close to touch if it's too much. Line the feet up nice and straight, small space between those heels, so we can sit into our chair pose. Sweep your arms to the back wall, and inhale, reach your arms up to sky as you bend the knees and sit the bum low. Arms can be straight, trying to line them up with the spine. If I need more of a level 1 option, you can always go hands to heart center. Stay here, or option floating heels off the mat. Heels lift, balance and strength through the feet, toes, Achilles heels, up to those legs, glutes. Hold, 5, core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels to mat if they're lifted, fold forward. Exhale, straighten your legs and release, head down. Inhale, nice flat back. Exhale, fold, Vinyasa flow. Palms to mat, walk, step, or jump. And again, step in a down dog and waiting there anytime you need to today. And we're back in that down dog. Right leg, 3-leg dog. Inhale, lift, open hip. High on left toes, knee and chest, step through into your runner's lunge. Front knee over ankle, light on fingertips and high on back toes. On the inhale, slowly straighten your right leg. Stop halfway if you need. Let the head go down, remaining back heel off the mat. Exhale, bend right knee, line it up over ankle, single low in that left hip, and open through the chest. Inhale, we slowly try to straighten that front leg, folding body, staying high on back toes. Exhale, we bend in front knee, we sink low on the hips, and we let that chest and throat open. 2 more. Inhale, straight front leg and fold. Exhale, bend the knee, push and open. Last time, inhale, fold your body forward. And exhale, bend a knee and hinge. From here, you might have to let the hip lift slightly in order to pivot your back foot parallel on the mat. Back heel is down. Front knee bent over ankle. Walk that right palm instead of the right foot. Again, fingertips are blocked, or you can even hover palm off mat for left arm lifting, shoulder step. So we're now in our extended side angle. Now, we'll be able to stay right here, or let's move into a bind if you want at level 2, 3. Top arm, drop it behind your back. Bottom arm, reach it down through the legs, interlace your fingertips behind your back, and roll that top shoulder open, gaze is lifted if it can be. 2 deep breaths. If you went into that bind, let's meet everyone back with bottom hand down, top arm up, 1 inhale. Top arm, exhale, float palm to the mat. Other hand outside of foot, pivot back toe, inhale, lift, 3-leg dog. Now, option is to lower that foot to mat, or let's take a single leg vinyasa flow. Inhale into plank, keep that leg hover. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, forward up, baby cobra, up dog, hold tops of feet off mat. Exhale, roll over toes, and push into your down dog. Left leg, inhale, stretch up to the sky. High on toes, knee and chest, step it all the way through. High on back toes, light on fingertips. Grab a prop here again if you need to touch the mat. Inhale, start to straighten that front leg or close. Head down, high on back toes. Exhale, bend that front knee. Sink the hips low, open the chest, open the throat. Inhale, straighten front leg, full body. Never push yourself further than what's good for your body. Exhale, bend front knee, sink low, open chest up. 2 more. Inhale, straight leg and fold. And exhale, bend that knee and push it low. Last time, inhale, straight front leg, fold down. Exhale, bend front knee, sink low, open chest. Lift hips slightly if needed in order to pivot your back foot parallel, so back heel down, foot nice and straight, front knee bent over ankle, walk that left palm inside foot, fingertip or prop option, inhale, reach that right arm up to sky. We are in that extended side ankle with option to stay or move into bind. Top arm float down behind back, bottom arm reach down through the legs, interlace fingertips, or grab anywhere, fingertips, wrist, roll shoulder, option gaze up. Breathe. Bind, coming back, bottom palm down, top arm up, inhale. Float top palm down, exhale. Left palm, outside foot, pivot back toe, 3-leg dog, inhale, lift leg back and up with option of that single leg vinyasa flow. Inhale, float forward, leg stays hover. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, forward up, hold tops of feet to the mat. Exhale, roll over toes and push back in your down dog. Breathe. Slow down that heart rate if needed. Again, walk, step, or jump about halfway up your mat. Now, take your fingertips lightly in front of you on the mat. If you can't touch the mat, again, you can grab that prop, or you can always use a bend in your knees anytime. Ground down that left foot, all 4 corners. Light on fingertips, right leg, extend back, open your hip, and flex your foot. So foot will be flat. We can stay here, hip open, level 1 option, balancing half moon. Option to move that right hand to float towards your right hip or up to the sky. And option, if you're ready, gaze could switch up and bottom hand can hover off the mat. Take everything at your own pace here. Our main focus is to have a nice open hip. So if you're staying at level 1, work on opening that hip. 2 more breaths. Top arm, fingertips, exhale, lower, and let that foot just slowly float to meet that other foot on the mat. Shake out those hips a little side to side. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, palms to mat, extra vinyasa flow, walk, step, jump. Take it on your own now. Use your options, knees, no knees, and we'll always meet back in that down dog. High on toes, bend the knees, walk, step, do a little hop, halfway up the mat. Light on those fingertips in front of you. Bend those knees if needed. Ground down that right foot, all 4 corners, so we can extend that left leg up, open that hip, flex the foot. You might be staying here. Can always adjust the right fingertips if needed, under shoulder area to move that left hand to the left hip or maybe straight up to the sky. To stay, or again, maybe to take gaze up or to hover that bottom hand off the mat. Breathe, 2 more deep breaths. Top arm, float down, and release that foot to meet the right foot and shake up the hip side to side. Inhale, flat back lift. Exhale, fold, walk, step, or jump it. Again, an option for a vinyasa flow. Push down dog. High on your toes, float knees to mat. Child's pose, untuck toes, push bum back, stretch those arms out. Forehead can be lightly down. Give yourself a few deep breaths. And gently roll the body. If you need to grab a sip of water, you can grab it now. You can stay on your knees as we'll do an easy transition from here, and then we will come onto the mat all the way very soon. If you don't need water, you can be in your child's pose still, or we will push back into down dog for now one more time. Down dog when you're ready. Here we go, floating forward into your plank. Use your knees if you need. We'll take a 4 count lower through chaturanga to release body, belly all the way on the mat. Exhale, lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently let it go. Take one set of face to the mat. Arms long down by your sides. Open your palms. Big toes in with the heels falling wide. On that mat you are in I love my earth pose. Let your body fully release. Feeling the breath go through the back of the body now. We'll be bringing our forehead to the center of the mat lightly, and we'll be moving into our bow pose. Bend your legs at the knees. Take hands to grab on to tops of feet, ankle area, anywhere we can reach. And if you can't reach your feet, option will be to keep your legs long and glued together as best as you can. Legs long, glued together, or hands are grabbed onto feet area, ready for a bow. Inhale to lift. Bring yourself up by kicking that energy back into the palms. Open up through the chest. Goal is to balance on sit bones. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, slow, careful float down. And bring that other side of face on the mat. Let your legs and arms go long. And come back in to I love my earth pose. Giving yourself a few more breaths. Forehead to the center mat, inhale. Heels, glue them together, palms under shoulders, tuck your elbows in, tuck your toes. You can always use your knees to push up into that plank or option, legs straight. Here we go, push body up, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. High on those toes, inhale. Heels to mat, exhale, push. One more time, inhale, float up. And exhale, press those heels to the mat. High on toes, inhale, float knees to mat, exhale, down. Knees hip-width apart on mat. Toes can be lightly tucked or untucked. Cow pose, inhale, push belly down, open your throat to the sky, take a nice inhale. Exhale, cat, retract in, round that spine, head down, spine full round. Inhale, push belly down, open that chest, thumb lifts. Exhale, tuck in, round body, angry cat pose. Two more, inhale, open through your cow. Exhale, tuck in, round it, cat pose. Last time, inhale, down, open up chest. And exhale, round that body in. Release, flat back. Walk palms forward on the mat, bum to stay lifted, toes light tuck. Sit into extended puppy dog pose by reaching your arms as far forward as you can. Forehead light release on your mat. Letting those arms get a little bit of an extra lengthen. Few deep breaths. Letting that tension dissipate. Slow push into child's. Try and push body weight lightly back, untuck toes, and take yourself into a child's pose. And take your time, ragdoll, roll body up. And let's move ourselves to seated on the mat. For the next bit, release body down. On the mat, legs out long. Take your legs as wide as the mat, feet as wide as the mat. Round down the sit bones, up to you. Option, flex your feet, point toes, relax toes. Up to you here. Sit tall, inhale, float arms up, inhale. Exhale, reach forward and try and reach those arms all the way through the legs, down that mat as far as we can go. Slowly let the head follow by releasing all the way down. Bend those knees if you need. The legs are a little bit wide here. Maybe even you'll be grabbing on to the feet, the legs if you prefer. Two more breaths to let yourself fold deeper. Ragdoll, rolling body up, very slow, an inch at a time. Let yourself start to tuck in, floating that head carefully up last. Head is up, shake it out lightly if you need. Come into a shoulder roll. Inhale, lift those shoulders up to your ears. Hug your shoulder blades in together. And exhale, release down and back. One more time. Inhale up, hug in, and exhale, release. Use your hands to help. Let your one leg go a long ways on the mat, and let your other leg gently cross on top. You might have to re-ground down the sit bones. Do so if needed. And simply exhale, fold. Reach arms, and just start to fold yourself down to the legs or as close as you can. Hamstring, IT band opener. Taking our time a bit longer here. Using your ragdoll rollout, connect body to a gentle lift. Slow raise of that head. Take it slow. Use hands again to help. Let that leg that's crossed on top release long down the mat. And let that other leg do a gentle cross. Reground down if needed. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, simply reach forward and let your body fold all the way down. Listening to that breath and letting that breath guide you throughout your full practice. And carefully, when you're ready, let yourself start to ragdoll lift. Head gently up. And use hand to help let it go. Shake it out, drum roll, or use hands on mat, bend knees, and take a little windshield wiper side to side. A little bit more of moving and coming into some longer holds at the end of the class. Cross legs again if it's easier for you to meet me in down dog one last time. Push, downward facing dog, flat back. Inhale, right leg, float to sky. High on toe, knee and chest, step through. Runner's lunge. Pivot back foot parallel, heel to mat. Let's come into warrior two. Inhale, windmill sweep. Right arm forward, left arm back, straight with the shoulders. You can always double check your alignment. Hips to face side, but gaze is always forward. Gaze over front fingertips. Push low. On the inhale, slowly straighten your front leg. Reach both arms up, palms touch, lift that gaze. Push, warrior two. Exhale, bend knee. Reach those arms down, shoulder levels, energy. Inhale, reach up, straight leg lift. Exhale, bend, push, gaze forward. Two more. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, press, warrior two. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, push low for one deep breath, hold. Palms flip, open into your exalted. Inhale, reach that front arm up to sky, a bit of a side body opener. Back arm is optional. Maybe you'll take a mudra grip, index finger to thumb. Hold 3, 2, windmill, hands to mat. 1. Exhale, windmill your palms down on the mat. Pivot on your back toes. Take 3-leg dog. Inhale up. Option. Again, leg down. Single leg vinyasa flow or snake it through. High on bottom toe. Lower down across the mat. Into that up dog. Both tops of feet on mat. And exhale, push down dog. So you have lots of options for your vinyasa flow, when you can start to slowly increase it when you're ready, or always just wait in down dog anytime. Left leg, inhale, lift. High on toe, knee and chest, and step through runner's lunge. Pivot back foot so it's parallel. When you're ready, windmill up for your warrior two. Inhale, sweep those arms, shoulder level. Make those adjustments in the hips, the feet, the legs if you need. On our next inhale, slowly straighten front leg. Lift both arms, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, bend knee, reach arms, push, warrior two. Inhale, lift. And exhale, sit low. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, push. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, sit, warrior two, low hold. Palms, let them flip. Slow lift, exalted. Inhale, reach that arm up to get a slight side body opener. Back arm, just try not to apply too much pressure on the back leg. Hold 3, 2, windmill mat. 1, exhale, float those palms down, pivot back toes. Inhale, lift 3-leg dog, up to you, single leg vinyasa flow, 2 feet on mat, or snake it down across the mat into that up dog, and exhale, push down dog. High on toes, inhale, knees wide as your mat on the mat, untuck toes, and sit it into a wide leg child's pose. To stay right where you are, or bring that right forearm to the center, slight bend in elbow. Inhale, reach left arm to the back, and open shoulder by reaching that arm forward. So all we're doing is opening up in one shoulder as that arm reaches straight forward. Spine opening. To release, simply just bring that forearm down on the mat. Other arm, inhale, reach to back, open shoulder, and option reaching it to the front. And slow release by bringing that forearm back on mat, and one more deep breath in your wide leg child's pose. Moving ourselves into tabletop to come into our frog pose today. Inhale, forward tabletop, hands, knees on mat. If frog doesn't work for you, I will give some options right after on your back if needed. You can go whatever way on your mat works, as we will walk those knees a bit wider than the mat. So I'm going to turn myself around here. Walk your knees a couple inches wider than your hips or wider than the mat. Turn your feet to flex, toes to face outwards. Hips in line with the knees, feet, shins in line behind the knees as well, to bring your forearms down to the mat. So if I am in my frog, to stay, hips in line with knees, forearms down, and you'll be able to stay right here. If you ever want to come deeper into it, you'll be able to reach your arms through your legs, palms open, resting one side of face at a time on the mat. For those that frog pose does not work for them, for the knees, any other reason, slight discomfort is normal, but do not force it. You'll very carefully release down onto your back if needed. Level 1, so you can always move into that butterfly on the back, soles of feet in, knees wide. You can always take a happy baby. You can always place those feet against a wall if you have it there, keeping the alignment of your frog, so the feet in line with the knees. Finding whatever option is better for you on the back. If it is just too much pressure on the knee joints, then do not do it, and safely release yourself out of it. Now, just as much focus as it takes to move the body, trying to remain in that deep stretch. Try your best to hold your body here. Breathe through it. If you feel like your ground is a bit too tough on the knees, you can always add in towels as well, depending on what area you're practicing in. If you do have one side face on mat, halfway, time to gently switch your gaze. If you can, bring that other side of face on the mat. Even tension, neck. And if you do have one set of face on mat, we'll be coming to center and we'll be safely trying to release belly to the mat. You can use your forearms to do a gentle crawl forward and to inch the legs in an inch at a time as your belly releases down, slowly floating those legs long down the mat. Don't rush it to bring those legs in. Eventually, we'll end up in I love my earth pose. Palms open to sky, letting those legs come in when you're ready or to always stay wide. One set of face on mat. If you're on your back, up to you if you want to join us. We'll be a little bit longer here. First, just letting body release tension. From having one set of face on mat, bring that forehead to center. Palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your elbows in. Glue your legs together as best as you can. We'll be giving option for one last baby cobra, king cobra, or up dog for a short hold. You choose. Inhale, start to lift. Maybe just the chest, maybe the full ribs, and maybe right off in that up dog. Try and let your hips sink to the mat. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, safe lower to mat. 1, exhale, use arms, and gently release forehead down. Use hands and knees, safe push up to your knees and enter your last child's pose. Sitting body back and extending those arms. When you're ready, gently roll body up. If you need to grab anything, feel free. We have a little bit of time to finish off on our back. So whenever you're ready, safely release to your back. We'll give those knees a hug in the chest when you do get there. Rocking your body out, give it a release. Maybe those knees going into circular motions. Option side to side, releasing knees. Windshield wiper out. Body in center. Feet on mat, easy bent knee position. Right leg lift to sky, so one leg straight up to sky. Take hands, gently grab on back of leg anywhere, just avoiding right behind the knee. Maybe even hands are on the feet, level 2, 3. Stay here, gently guide that leg in for a little bit of a deeper stretch. We'll slowly transition this into figure 4 by gently bending that leg at the knee and floating the outside of the ankle onto that other thigh. Use palm to push away that knee, hip open. Stay here, level 1, figure 4, or take a lift. Inhale, knee up to 90. Reach arms through legs, interlace or grab on behind the thigh, on the shin, or even extending that other leg up to sky. Find your variation of your figure 4. Let those legs release. Hug and rock it out side to side or windshield wiper it if you prefer. Taking that opposite foot to the mat, other leg straight up to sky first. Hands behind that leg where it's best for you, avoid that knee. keeping that leg there, or option to bring it in when you're ready to deepen that stretch. Take your time as you move it, bending leg at knee, outer ankle, thigh, level 1, figure 4, pressing that knee wide, choosing to stay here or to lift. Inhale, lift to 90, reach arms through, connecting, and finding your figure 4. And as you let those legs release, hug in, let body go, release tension side to side. Both legs straight up to sky. Arms can be long down by your sides. Feel free to stay here or slightly deepen stretch. Hands grab on backs of legs, both legs. Gentle pull in where your bum, sit bones can float off the mat. Option to stay head down or float head and shoulders off the mat. So you're letting your body tuck in to a slight inversion. Hold yourself here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head floats to mat. Bend those legs at knees. Inhale, last hug, compress to chest. Releasing for your Shavasana on the exhale. Let body start to go. Shake it out if you need. If you're ready for stillness, finding it. Giving yourself some time. Slow down breath. Find your regular rhythm of breathing. Feeling the added length to the body. Option to stay. Shavasana, or give yourself one more twist. Left leg long down the mat. Left hand grab on right knee. Allow yourself to pull it to the left. And gaze option floating other way. Let your body float center. Let that leg release long down the mat. Option other leg, nice easy bend. Right hand grab on opposite knee and do a pull to the right now. Option gaze left. As you bring yourself floating center, letting the legs go, arms go. Slight shake out if you need. Keeping body here, floating hands heart center to the chest, or thumbs to third eye in between the eyebrows, the brow bone. Final cleansing breath. Inhale through nose, open mouth, sigh, noisy, release it out the mouth. Thanking yourself for taking the time to come practice on your mat during this period of time in our life, taking some time for you. And thanks for joining me tonight. Namaste.